Goes for the ego challenge,
Nice.
and he gets it. Excellent job here. They are still holding this. If you did notice, though, we talked about, you know, the beginning points. You give up the first one so you can get number 2 and the rest of them afterwards. The score is up for us right now. SAGU is absolutely winning this match by playing for the future of the 300 points.
Yeah, it's very fast-paced. Lots going on all at once, but SAGU's keeping composure, rotating, backing up into and are doing a good job.
Yeah, do you think speed and skill are a factor for doing hardpoint maps such as this? What does the roster look like in terms of rank for SAGU as compared to Southeast Missouri State?
For ranks, SAGU does have 2 players in Iridescent, and then one of them is
it's the one right below, is it Crimson?
Crimson, yes, Crimson and 1 diamond. Whereas for CMU, they have 2 platinums and 1 diamond, and I believe another.
So we are back here, and we're making sure that this match goes on. SAGU is handling the matches, taking these points here and moving on. But it is kind of a Crimson average versus a Diamond average team. So you're going to see SAGU might move a lot faster, might feel a little bit more confident with these one-on-one situations and holding down different angles. If you guys look at the map, they are already controlling the next point. They're controlling the current point at Barbershop, and they're moving on to cover the next one, which is right in the middle courtyard where B spawn is for search and destroy. So MWII getting a pick here, holding down this angle by the split off from the trucks and Black Gate. It looks like SAGU's getting their first hand on the point in a while. SAGU's still coming back after it. Has a 2-on-1 situation. They get a trade. It looks like it's one. Aether holding down the point. Still looking at the beat cut.
Aether
getting another kill. Excellent job by Aether holding down the point. It looks like SAGU's starting to move and rotate back around again. You're going to start seeing at this 30-second point, I believe MWII is going to be rotating out to the next one. It might actually be Oni here, but they kind of will give these points away towards the half and third stages of the time delay. World going in on point, taking 2, almost trying to take the whole team. That's kind of crazy. He was ready. He wanted everything about that. You can see now we're moving on, I believe, to P5. This is in Upper Grandma. SAGU has a 100-point lead. This is something that, as Southeast Missouri State wants to see, like, you don't want to see that. You don't want to be, you know, that far down to where you don't understand, you know, how you even got to this point.
Yeah, and you do need 250 points in order to win hardly.
Yeah, so 250 seconds of you guys being on point in overall, not in consecutive, just, you know, a cumulative point game that's happening here. SEMU's trying to push the point from one objective. Looks like World's going out, trying to get one. It's coming up to 2 of them right now. Gets one, gets dropped by the other one. Aether cleaning up the mess. And might actually get flanked from behind.
Good.
Able to get one. That was a knife running around. Do you see that? That is scary. They come up. The knife is a one-touch kill. Just like that. Jimmy displaying it for us perfectly and making sure he's holding down the point. SAGU just needing 50 points more to win this map. They're moving on to the next one.
Logan, one of them. Already now 205 now as we are on the next point. Alright, yeah. Alright, so we're at 205. Next hardpoint has not been unlocked yet.
I think it's contested right now. 45 seconds. Doesn't look like SAGU can win off the point even if they hold it, so they might just hold for a little bit, get enough to where they can consistently hold for the next one and move on. But they are shutting down Southeast State or Missouri State from moving on and taking this objective. I think this might be a good map win for SAGU and a good display of dominance for how they want the rest of the matches to go.
Yeah. Whereas with this map, you know, it's all super fast-paced. The next game was Search and Destroy, where you got to play a lot more conservative, play a lot more slow pace, because you get one life. You get one life in the Search and Destroy, so coming away with a win in hardpoint right off the back is huge. So we will see how they do in the next one. As they are now at 230, and got 6 seconds before we move on to the next point where SAGU can.
think there's a lot that we're going to be seeing here within these spawn matches, the respawn games. So those are called, we hard point and control are considered respawns, right? The other one, search and destroy, is kind of like your own thing. You go out, you have your one life for that specific round, and you have to go plant bombs. I think the main idea that SAGU Esports has gone with, that this Call of Duty team has gone with, is, hey, we can take the respawn matches. If we get those, you know, that's 2/3, or really, I guess 3/5 of the bracket that we can have, or the maps that we have to set up. So if we take the respawn games, you have your 3 wins, right? And you can fight for a search and destroy. You don't have to win those, even though those help. That's where a lot of the, I guess, old school Call of Duty mindset comes from, of like, hey, are you good? Do you play search? Like, that's kind of where it is. But CDL has a different rule set behind that, and CDL is the Call of Duty League. So they're the major league rule set that we base our stuff off of for ECAC, which is the conference we play in.
Yes.
So right now, 240. Looks like World already on the next point, holding it down. Is just going to clear off everyone coming out of back grandma, and then once he does that, just 3 more seconds on point, and that's going to be a dub for SAGU Lions. Round 1 is a good win. What are some things that you saw out of there? What's something that impressed you with the Lions and how they were playing? They were moving.
Oh, definitely. They went with the more of an aggressive type of attack. Go fast as quick as you can, get eliminations, get on the next point, and just try to have the next point locked down before it even unlocks.
Yeah, I think one of the things here, we're going to see these stats. World going 24 and 15. Oni dropping 30 kills, 34 and 11. The stats went away, but, you know, it was kind of dominant on the sense of our KDs here. But they did eliminate more, I think, than just the points. And I do think a lot of the hard point, the control points, the actual things that were brought there came from Aether. He is the guy that's like the point magnet. You know, he's supposed to be there and soak up all the time. So we could see some of those things. I also want to bring up, what are one of the craziest things that we have to deal with right now as a team? We've been very blessed with having a partnership with By Blue Light, which are the glasses that you see here. These glasses are blue light glasses that protect us from radiation, that is blue light radiation from screens, television, stuff like that, phones, computer screens, all those things. They are a health addition to our team. So one of those things within SAGU Esports that we've been implementing and partnering with By Blue Light is getting these glasses, and we'll have some custom frames coming in soon. And you know, I think that's great for the team to have, but you know, it's better than our microphones, so it's more legit than those. But yeah, so we are going into our next game mode. What is that game mode again, Slayer?
It is search and destroy. So it is, unlike with hardpoint where you got to get 250 points, you actually will have multiple rounds. You will have 6 total rounds. Well, you can have more, but first team to win 6 rounds will win the game. So it can go back and forth. You get 1 life. That's it.
Okay.
When you die, and you don't come back to the next round. So we could really see a potential. It can go either way. Whoever gets first picks could really determine. First team will start off with bomb, and then it will switch off back and forth. I believe, if I remember correctly, it switches back and forth, and then whoever from there, first 6, will get the win and move on.
Yeah. Okay. So are you saying that search and destroy is just better Valorant?
Yes, and you basically don't have to stand still to shoot either.
That's what I like to hear. We don't like standing still when we're playing shooting games. But I do want to bring up, so like in search and destroy, right? You have to eliminate the other team. But what's another way that you can win the map?
Planting. So either if you're on the
like
attack,
Minecraft planting, or
no. So you are given if you're on attack, you're given a bomb. It is your goal to plant the bomb. And if you are on defend, it is your goal to defuse the bomb.
Okay.
If you plant it and it goes off, you win. If the other team gets it and defuses it, then the other team wins.
Okay, so if you're the attacking team and you don't plant, but your team doesn't die, and the match times out, who wins from that?
Depending on how many people are left alive, it can end in a draw. But if you have more alive on your team than them, you would get the win at the end.
Are you sure that it's not that the defending team wins because the bomb wasn't exploded? It could be that.
It could be that too.
I think it's that. Might
I
happen.
have yet to see a Search and Destroy game and where a bomb is not planted without the other team getting eliminated.
It's a very scary thing. I've been playing Call of Duty recently until like 2 a.m. with some friends of mine, Haley, Riley, and Austin, and we play those search games, and it goes to the time, and we're just like, plant the bomb, please. Please plant the bomb. But no, sometimes it just doesn't happen. So I think in these CDL matches, there's less people. There's 4-on-4, not 6-on-6, not a regular pubs match. Public pubs. Sorry, there's your definition for today. But that's kind of just one of those things. In 4-on-4, you do have to have that man advantage. It is much more crucial because the skill level is so high. And we were talking about the ranks, how there's a little bit of a disparity. I still think the skill level is enough to where if you've got good gun skill, right, even if you're not good at playing objective games, but you can get a 4-piece, which is 4 kills, if you can just clean the other team out, sometimes that's how it's going to be. And I do want to say, though, we are going on to Fortress for Search and Destroy. So this is going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. I think this is going to be just a great day. If you guys haven't noticed already, this is Freedom Friday. So wear your patriotic clothes. Do everything. We're going to have everything brought forward in that on Fridays. I'm going to try to implement that. I don't get to cast very often, so when I do, we break the rule. But if not, if you guys have your SAGU purple, go ahead and do that. Let's get into this next match right now. Search and Destroy at Fortress. And it looks like we are defending first.
All right, so one thing we're going to notice is when whoever is planting, expect to see trophy systems used. Trophy systems will be the biggest thing used in Search and Destroy to deflect any stuns or grenades that may come to try to stop the team.
Ooh, Oni getting a pick.
Oni with a snipe.
He's throwing a frag in the air. He's going to see what happens.
And now, all right, we got a 3v3 now. It's evened up.
Oni grabbing the AR that Jimmy dropped.
Elimination, pulling out the sniper now.
Looks like they're waiting to plant. They might be planting right now. Yep, planting. Bomb is planted. Do we now have 45 seconds to kill or defuse?
Well, coming from the back and coming to get the defuse.
Yep, 8th Gear got that. We do have a what a save in the chat. Looks like we did clutch out, get the bomb defused on there. But we do have these things happening. SAGU takes round 1.
It was a great first round right there. Like the first pick right away already set it to a 3v4, and Oni showing why he's one of the why he's that rank that he is in the lithium.
Yeah, he in Iridescent, he told me just before he walked in he was about like 600 or 300 RR from being top 250, and he told me he quit for fun because he wanted to play a different game. So he does have the capability of being one of the better ones in the lobby. But right now we are moving on to attacking side. You're going to see most of the time that they're going to go A. You two trying to get a pick right now in the...
Already 2 picks. It's already a 4v2 already.
Open doors.
Wow. See those kills happen.
I don't know. Now, one of the frustrating things if you're the defending team is if you drop a person, you have to retake and defuse bomb. We have 2-on-1 versus 8th Gear. 8th Gear didn't get it. Oni coming in with the flank. There's one. Just waiting on 2. He's one shot, and the jump shot. I think that might have been a headshot too. That's a little ridiculous. And this is all controller, guys. This isn't PC. If you see people moving super fast, it is ridiculously fast.
What a shot by Oni. Already 3-0. Already has 3 kills, no deaths.
Yep. I'm expecting, there's what, 4, if it only goes to 6 rounds, there's 24 possible kills. He's probably going to have 11 or 12 of them.
It's possible, yeah. But we could see a 4 kill by him too.
Yep. SAGU now on the defending side. You can see some teams might rush plant, which is go as quickly as possible, and it looks like they're flipping, going to B, trying to catch SAGU off guard, but we have...
Already multiple kills.
We do have a team kill from the attacking team. It looks like Oni getting a kill with a pistol, able to just sit there and watch and get it all done. SAGU now up 3-0 in this first to 6. Halfway there, living on a prayer. We're going to get there and hope for the best.
Yeah. Rough start for Simu. Killing your own teammate. Don't want to do that. It's rough.
Yeah, kind of frowned upon in this establishment. We try not to do that. On the flip side of this, though, SAGU now is attacking again. Oni's still rocking the sniper. One of the cool things, I think he just switched to SMG. Of course he did when I say it. One of the things about Search and Destroy, though, when you're playing in CDL, only one person can rock a sniper. And I say rock, I just mean use. But when you use a sniper, it's like a stock. You can't adjust anything on it. You can't put any attachments on there. It's just like that is your sniper, and that's it.
So already with a quick elimination off the back.
You two trying to watch.
They are planting on B right now.
The cross. Simu not understanding and always waiting. What's he gonna do? Oh my goodness. The two-piece.
Oni on a 5 kill. And Oni getting the elimination there.
I think that actually might have been Mewtwo. Remember, he uses the gold guns because he likes to be flashy.
Oh, yeah.
Oni just plays well.
Oh, yeah, it was Mewtwo.
1 here. He's getting number 2. He's still in 1. A little bit past the kills that Mewtwo has. And we're switching sides yet again. I believe SAGU is now defending. This is the
5th round.
5th round.
So we are up 4-0 right now.
Could be the second to last round. Just throwing it out there. But what I would like to see from SAGU, I mean, they're winning. They don't have to change anything. But if they wanted a full rush A and just like put everyone on there, I think it'd be crazy and we can get a little bit more action. But I mean, they're here to win. They're not here for the people, I guess. That's why we're here. We're here for you guys. We love you guys. Thanks for watching our stream. Oni watching this angle from closed doors, throwing a frag, trying to see if he can get some hits. You two fragging out too. Oni got a kill with his.
Oni getting a kill with a grenade.
And
all right, here we go. Looks like we got big push. Oh, a lot of damage just got dealt there. No eliminations. Oh, World gets a kill from. Oh, 8th year goes down though. Oh, we got a 2v2 for the first time we actually, this is looking better for Senior at the moment. So it's a 2v2. SAGU does have to play a little bit slower, and they do. The bomb has not been planted yet. They still have 20. They have 30 seconds to plant.
Yep.
Well, under 30 seconds now.
Simu trying to hold position on A and not get picked off, but they can't
nice
hide behind the bomb.
Mewtwo.
You can run, but you can't hide from Mewtwo. Oni now.
And
He got the kill. What a shot. We are now at match point.
Yeah.
Planting. Where do you think they're going? A or B?
They're going.
Oh, Oni. We saw you miss. It's okay. You got him on this one.
They're going. I have a feeling they're gonna go B here.
Go B. Go for the long plant.
Yeah. Just to have a little fun.
Do you think you're gonna? I'm not gonna say that.
Oh.
I was gonna say something, but I think they're gonna go A and just lock it down. They might just push through, go long ways to A to B.
Oh, already with the potential chance to go up 2-0 here in this, and meaning only one more win after that. Winning your first match of the season is huge because it gives you that confidence going forward as there are multiple schools that you compete against in ECAC, and you could already for our other teams, they've already clutched up a week 1 win. So to have COD win up here will be huge for them and for our school as well, to show that we are able to hey, we got a school that is putting puts a lot of faith and everything into esports, and we build great teams.
Yeah, coming into a league that we're competing in, you do see that SAGU is like, hey, this is. Some people might say, I've heard this quoted by one of our guys, Angry Snow Bear, a little NAIA school. And really, you see that in there's other D1 schools.
SAGU has
you
to
can go
plant.
to a bunch of nice. World getting the turret. Oh, my goodness.
What was that?
What is your sensitivity on? This is a 360.
Can we see a replay of that final kill?
It's not going to be slow enough. We're not going to be able to see that at all. Look at this.
What was that by World?
1, turn, look down, bop, bop. Have a nice day. You went to sleep. Have a good night.
What?
I'm 8-1.
What an elimination.
8th year, 3-3. Oni 7-1. World 8. Oni, you disappointed me. I called it for bigger. 7-1. World is 8-1. Mewtwo 5-1. That's a match. That was. I wish I could play Search and Destroy that well. But granted, that's probably why I'm just the coach and not the athlete. But, a little bit less of the self-roast, and maybe we'll be able to get better. What do you think about that Search and Destroy match?
That was It's excellently played by our SAGU team. They went in, they got their picks when they needed. They got the early picks right away and decided themselves up with a chance. And you know, they didn't really plant much, but they didn't really need to. They were able to get the eliminations just in time, eliminations as fast as possible, where planting wasn't really a big factor.
Yeah, and I mean, it really sets up for this next respawn map, which is Control. Now, do you know what map we're playing at for Control?
We are playing a CeeLo.
Okay, so a CeeLo. Let's talk about a CeeLo and let's talk about Control. It's not search and destroy. It's not hardpoint. It's almost like a mix of both, right?
Yes.
So you have your teams that spawn. You have a defending round and you have an attacking round, and you have to win 3 rounds. Okay, and now each team gets 30 lives apiece. So when you have those 30 lives, that is the maximum amount you get. So search and destroy, you had the 1. Hardpoint, you kind of had the unlimited. You're based on time. But Control is based on controlling 2 different sectors, which are split into thirds. So if you get 1/3 of it, it stays there, and then the other team can't bring it down. But if the other team stands in that point, it resets to whatever the last check mark is.
Yeah.
So in Control, the attacking team has to move forward and go attack those points without losing their lives, and the defending team also can't lose their lives. So it's kind of it's a smart-based hard point, in my opinion, where you have to control those sectors and zones, eliminate people, remove them, you know, set up a good defense, set up good offenses and whatnot. There's a lot of counterplay here. You will not see any snipers. The snipers are only allowed in search and destroy. So,
didn't know that.
one of the main things you guys might want to be looking at is when you see a team that's defending, it most likely, and it can change based on preference, but you'll see a lot of people with assault rifles, especially here, because this is a longer ranged map. One of the points is going to be, I don't even have the right word for it, but there's the antenna, and you go down, there's a small little courtyard from the north side of the map. You go down, so it's going to be the courtyard.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so that should be, I believe that one's A, and then the other one is going to be with the green trucks close to the A bomb in search and destroy. So you're going to see those. Those are the 2 main hot zones, really, where things are going to happen. And teams that know how to get kills will win this.
Yes, most definitely. So I mean, it's possible, you know, they probably won't capture point. Maybe they'll just go for all the eliminations. All right, and we are loading in. We are about to load into this next map.
Jason, I like your microphone.
Oh, thank you. I like yours too.
Thanks. Mine's expandable. It's really nice.
So,
oh,
which one?
And your blazer, dude. Your blazer looks nice. You look real handsome.
Oh yeah, appreciate it. I thought I'd go a little fancy for today's stream.
Yeah, you guys can't see it. He's got white pants on too, so he's got the red, white, and blue ensemble. I have red, white, and blue on, you know, jeans and boots and stuff. But anyways, we're going into the match. Let's get this rolling. SAGU Esports going into Game 3, possibly Game Point, and we are defending first.
Aether looks like he's going for more of a flanking type of play.
Yep, he looks like he's taking uphill at antenna. A lot of action going on by B, though. We want to make sure that we have someone that's going to be going over there.
Already with the first elimination by Oni there.
I think they're planning for a retake and trying to flank out and control some spawns and lock them down. Oni holding down this spot over in the courtyard, looking at greenhouse, looking for someone around him, finally gets him. U2 going in on point, kills him. And SAGU, like I said, you know, you can see the check mark on those who are on the point. It does sync back.
SAGU's probably going to be very aggressive on defense, going for those eliminations more than anything else. Oh, down, trying to get that trophy system placed down. But SAGU looking, big round by Simu there, getting multiple eliminations.
Yep.
It is really close. It's only 26-24.
World, the only one alive right now on point, has to flank. Tries to do a 360, but he chose the wrong direction. Ends up getting punished for it. SAGU having to do a retake on A.
And we do have progress at A, as they are almost capturing A.
Yeah, there can only be one clip of the week here, guys. You guys got to figure it out, Germs. So focus and make it a really good one.
Big clutch right here.
But yep, as you guys can see, the progress bar is going down. Mewtwo trying to cover and push out and hold the spot. They don't need to be on there once they hit the limit for where they can push it down. But Simu's really trying to push through the house of a CeeLo to get to that point. It looks like it's just a hunting party. That's what it is. 3 of them are moving in through the building, trying to take out Simu. Oni now moving through the back, trying to find him at the spawns and make sure they don't have an uphill advantage. Nice. Gets one.
Just walks up and just get another one.
Gets two.
Oh,
And
only
he goes
does go down
here.
there. We have 10 seconds left in this round. As they are trying to capture B at the moment, it is still 21-13. And oh, right there, Bravo team will take the win.
Yep, SAGU going up 1-0. We're seeing now that you have a little bit of time. It's a little longer than Surge, but again, it's shorter than a hard point. You have to take that point. Once you get the point, you know, you get a little bit of time extension, but we got to make sure that this is going. So SAGU now on the attacking side. This is where we're going to see a lot of... I lied about the ARs earlier. They did not switch like I thought, but we're going to see a lot of aggressiveness. There's going to be so much more tactical play coming in from SAGU. Jason, what are you expecting to see out of World as he moves around and gets crazy? He's 5-1 right now.
He's about to go off. His goal is he's not playing for point. He's playing for eliminations at this point, as he's already making a quick push already. Oh, and does get a little aggressive there.
That is called Caster's Curse. We just made him die. That's our fault. But Oni holding the spot over at B, trying to make sure that nobody can flank around. But we're switching over to MWII now. He's got an idea of where someone might be. It looks like a two... And really, they're in a retake position. If you guys can see here, Simu is moving around our spawns to switch and flip them. And so SAGU is now also controlling the spawns in that way.
SAGU is getting progress at B as they are trying to capture the second type of point on B, as you do need to capture it like 3 times. So
I'm not gonna lie, I honestly forgot we were attacking for a second because I thought the circle was right where it should be. But they're doing well. Oni holding down point,
and so
finally
SAGU
gets the
does
capture.
Clutch up the B's point secure.
Yeah.
So as of right now, the only way for Simu to get the win is to eliminate every team. Is to eliminate eliminate those 24 lives remaining for SAGU. Down go, and they are doing what they need to. It's down to 22-22. We still have a minute left.
Yep, brought it back down to just about even. It looks like it's a tussle for lives, but it doesn't look like Simu is gonna be able to control this A objective. SAGU's getting respawn, refocus, thinking of a new attack strategy. MWII trying to get in, takes one, he's stunned, can't move around to get the other one, but this is a 3-on-3 situation now.
SAGU's, with how they've been playing tonight, they're probably not gonna have to work too hard to capture this next point, but definitely 2 big kills by World there to give it a little bit of a chance. Ooh.
I think Simu's turning up right now. I think this is going to be a lot more difficult than we expected. Oh,
Simu knows is like SAGU does need to capture B, so for them A, my bad. So like just hold down A to try and get the eliminations and just play for the elimination win, since they know they can. Big play!
Oh my goodness! A triple. A double to flip it around.
And there it goes. And now they're capturing Zone A now.
Yep, and it looks like SAGU
system, so he can protect.
And SAGU's holding this point here. They just need to clutch up and take these points. World's holding down that door.
Oh,
he ends up getting killed.
Down, but only gets the elimination back.
Aether still on point, still contested. He ends up going down. Simu retaking point, lowering it down just to that first third of the circle, and it looks like SAGU's going for a full retake. This might be match point here with all 4 on there.
Yep, and then Simu will not. Oh,
there it is.
There it is. SAGU pulling out a. Oh, SAGU is on the win, so this is a match point because it is first to 3 rounds. So Simu, with how they played that round, they did give up a point, but they played better when getting eliminations. They did bring down SAGU to 10 lives remaining. So we will see how Simu does. Do they go back on the... Because they are going to be onto the attacking now, as SAGU will be on the defend. So we will see how SAGU plays if they want to just, put this game away right here, right now.
Absolutely. And right now, I mean, the SAGU record for ECAC is 3-0, right? There's one more match. It's this one for ECAC. This can put SAGU as an undefeated record within that specific league. They have to defend that. right? I think about it as a coach of like, I want my team to win. That's great. Really, I want them to be, more. I want them to be more than just competitors. But we're looking at long kills here. But I do want to see this undefeated week. That would be awesome. That'd be a great start to the season. MWII going down. 8th year, really trying to hold down A on his own, and it doesn't look like SAGU's doing much with B, except for World moving around, does not get any picks. Simu's missing an opportunity right now to get ticks on B.
10 and 8 by World there. A little bit more deaths than he'd probably be hoping for, but still doing what he needs to do to help his team. Oni about is
getting the
popping
flank,
off.
moving on, and it looks like they have one person at Ventum holding down A for Simu, trying to get ticks on point while Oni is almost distracted, doesn't even know what's going on.
Oh, and he gets the. They don't get the drop on him. That was great play by Oni. Oni comes back and he gets the elimination.
This is why he's an iridescent, guys.
And he gets another
Oh my
one.
goodness.
Oni just going off here. Iridescent right now.
He is iridescent. He's close. He was close to top 500. Honestly, if I was Simu and Oni was coming after me, I would just say, "Leave me alone." But it is not happening.
Now it's going down to 9, 8.
This is
7
6 seconds till victory right now.
5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, they get an elimination. But will they get on point?
And that's game.
And they're holding point down. Bravo team. SAGU will take it.
Undefeated season.
And that will be
ECAC.
a 3-0 sweep for our SAGU Lions tonight.
Crazy.
Wow.
Crazy stuff. Right now we're going to be seeing this last kill, MWII. I'm going to call him a camper, but that's kind of what his job is for this. Ends up getting the kill. That's excellent. With his gold gun because he's flashy. And we now have the
24 and 7 from Oni.
Jimmy going 6 and 8. That's okay because he was position holding. 24 and 7, 14 and 11 on MWII, 13 and 8 on World. Got so many different things happening here. Almost like they're in another world. Sorry, This is the old guys cast. We have like 3 dudes who are 24 and up in this room, and then we have Keeley, Crazy Cow 414 holding down the production. So we can make dad jokes. We're old enough in that. In esports, if you're like 24, you're kind of phased out. You're a little slower, at least on reaction time.
I'm pretty fast.
You're pretty all right. Week 2. What are we looking at? How does this affect mentality going into week 2? Not just for Call of Duty, but for overall. They just went 4-0. Right, Smash is the returning champions for ECAC for the West Division. What are we going to be looking at for next week? Do you think it's going to be more challenging? What's the season going to be looking like for the rest of next week?
Yeah. Well, as with ECAC, you don't really know too much until about week 4, where like the good teams are. So. But with SAGU going 4-0 in Smash, in Valorant, in Overwatch 2, and in Call of Duty, and Rocket League, right?
Yeah, and Smash had a bye, so that's we don't count their number.
Oh, yeah. But this will be a great momentum going forward, as everybody will be vying to try to go for that 2-0 and go 8-0 to start next week. And so we will see. But it's big momentum going forward. A lot of happy people on the team at the moment, myself included.
Yeah, so let's just take a little recap on this. We have Hardpoint. SAGU dominated, taking most of the positions. You might want to change the game mode to domination. It seemed like that. Spawns were controlled, points were held, and the 250 mark was reached. Then you hit Search and Destroy. SAGU having Oni actually opt out to use a sniper rather than a submachine gun or AR. Uses his pistol. He's already one up and on that. So he really showcased that he was here and wanted to be on the team and meant to be on the team.
Yeah.
Little fun fact: Optic actually had a Call of Duty event. It was a 2v2 gunfight, and MWII and Oni competed in that and won it. And it was a King of the Hill competition, but that was one of the reasons that we found him, and we were like, hey, we think you have a chance. We want to provide you that chance here. He's jumped in, been all on board for it. So seeing how well he's doing, World doing well in this last match too, you could see that he held down the A objective. He was just in that corner and was annoying to everyone. And dude, his movement is ridiculous. I'm watching him play and I'm like, you know what? I might need to adjust motion blur settings for myself, because he's going so fast and he's accurate. So really, I think everything that happened here tonight was good. Jimmy did his job, stayed on point, and MWII, helped orchestrate and lead all that. So Modern Warfare 2 looking good for this week. Hopefully up to next week too. And like you said before, we don't know really how all of it is with 4 week without until we get to the 4 week mark. So but it is exciting. So we do want to thank you guys for viewing this broadcast and this stream. This is again in partnership with Blue Light, and we do have a few other cool things happening here in the future that we'll announce for you guys. Some opportunities to connect with us, meet with us, host tournaments, and do stuff. If you guys like the stream, if you like us, if you're a student here at SAGU, click that follow button on Twitch. Find us on Instagram at SAGU Esports. We're I would say we're everywhere, but that's a little weird. We're in most places on the social world that you can find us. There. Now we don't sound crazy. But speaking of crazy, thank you to our broadcast team, Crazy Kyle and an Angry Snow Bear, for helping us out with this, as well as DJ in the den. We did have a watch party in there, so that was exciting. We love you guys. Thank you, students, for viewing that. And Slayer, thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, great to be here. I'm excited for next week to see how everything plays out.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, we love you. We appreciate you. And we pray that the Lord will bless you, keep you, make his face shine upon you, be gracious to you, and give you peace. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you later. Have a good night.